And next week I'm gonna show you how to wash your ass.
Tripper plug, this the real deal. This tripper plug, this the real deal. I know you see me on television, I know you see me on your YouTube, but you don't know me in real life, little homie. You better play it cool. Never let your left hand know what your right hand finna do, cause they gon' study your every move, try to imitate what you about to do. This here is the gang gang. We don't rock with you if I ain't feeling you. I've been on top since I started, dog, and I ain't finna move.
What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite cousin Tripp, and I'm back with another anger. The haters, they full of anger. I'm back with another banger. I told you it wouldn't be a stranger. You feel me? No, I'm just playing. Sometimes you gotta, remix it. Whatever. I'm gonna just keep it the same old way, cause y'all, What's up, though? What's up, cousin? Yeah, I'm back, man, and I'm back with another banger. Pow, pow, pow. Clack, 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 clack. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my new subbies, my new cuzzies. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time in the comments, man. Getting to know everybody, man. And it's all love here. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't with the love, then you know what I'm saying, we can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Should you? Would you? Could you? Well, maybe not could you. But is it appropriate to give up the goods on the first date? Now, I know it's different standards when it comes to men and women and gays and straights, tops, bottoms. Everybody got these whole, you shouldn't do this because you that, you should do it. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Or should you give it up? Or is it okay to give it up on a first date? You know what I'm saying? I should make a move, but I won't. I know you're probably thinking something is wrong. Ooh. Let me do that again. It's wrong, it's wrong. Knowing if I do, then it won't be right. I don't get down on the first night. Yeah, and that's usually I don't sing until after 6, 7 o'clock at night. It's morning time here. So imagine how my vocals will be, once I get my tea and lemon. Okay, whatever. Don't judge me. I don't see none of y'all out there with no platinum singles on the iTunes charts, or not even on Spotify. Anyway, is it okay to give it up on the first night? Now, for me, and this is my opinion, you grown. You make the decisions and you choose what you would like to do with your life. It's up to you. Chemistry comes into play. You might go out on a date with somebody, and y'all having a great time. The sparks is flying. You know what I'm saying? You feeling it all in your chest and in your guts. Ladies, your coochie is starting to moisten up and twinkle a little bit. Bottoms, your butthole's twitching. Y'all having a conversation, talking about ravioli and your bone, you on rock, solid. You just feeling it. The energy, you feeling it. Y'all having a great time. If the chemistry is good and you feel like it's the right time for you, go ahead. Knock yourself out. Go ahead. Give up the nappy dugout. Do what you do. You grown. But you have to be prepared to deal with anything that comes after that. Meaning, a lot of y'all talk about some, you don't know the person after the first date. And don't matter how many sparks is flying and, butterflies, y'all been sitting at the table for a couple hours, talking and things like that, you still don't know this person. You know, and a lot of times when people go on their first date, you seeing the best parts of them. You know, they taking you out. They might hold the door open. You know, they ain't about to tell you to shut up. You talk too much, or you open up your own door, or you paying for your first. You know, you're not seeing the flip side. You seeing all the nice things about the person. And that's what you falling for. Oh, he's so sweet. He smelled good. You know, he took a shower before the date. You ain't smelled them, you know, on Wednesday. You know, all I'm saying is be prepared to deal with whatever comes after that. You know, ladies, you upset because this man didn't tell you that he was bisexual or he had an experience with a man before. You ain't know him before you gave it up. You know, and a lot of times the dude ain't gonna tell you this type of thing if he don't trust you. And a lot of times that's sometimes it don't ever happen. You know, but that's a whole nother subject. You know, fellas, you ain't know that she just broke up with her baby daddy last week. And that's the reason why she gave you a chance to, you know, go on a date. And next weekend they'd have been and worked it out and they back together. So, you know, she gave you up the good. You thinking you gonna, you know, get some more and it's on and popping. But next week she back with her baby daddy. They made up. Or her baby daddy crazy and he might be stalking her. So when you come about, you know, outside the house, he pulling up on you. See, you don't know everything. Just be prepared to deal with whatever consequences or whatever comes after that. Ladies, you know the sex was good. You gave it up. You gave up the good. You know, and he don't call you back. Now you feeling some type of way. Oh, I didn't let him hit it from the back, from the front and the side. And now he ghosts me. Be prepared to deal with whatever actions comes after you give up the good. Now, it'll be nice and lovely and sweet and dandy if y'all get back together, y'all continue getting to know each other and you fall in love and everything is sweet, but what's the chances of that? You know, it might happen. Or if you just out there looking for a good time, you know, I'll take you out on a date, let's have a good time, let's have sex and let it be whatever it be afterwards, no pressure. Then that's fine too. But just make sure y'all on the same page because somebody might get hurt. You know exactly what you want and be prepared to deal with whatever comes after it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging. If you want to do it the first night and it feels right, get it. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you should go months of dating somebody without knowing what was good. You know, you put a lot of time and investing, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know if the girl get wet. You don't even know if you need to keep a Dasani bottle next to the bed so you can splash it every time, you know, it starts getting a little dry. You know, and you didn't invest in so much time and it's like, oh no, you know, this ain't good. Ladies, you know, you want to know that your man can hold it down before you get too invested. You know, I know the Bible say wait till you get married and all of that, but you know, that's how a lot of people got divorced. You know, wait until they got married and finding out that they wasn't satisfied completely, sexually, emotionally, and all of these things. And now you know, you sleeping with Jimmy over here, you know, and Bobby at home, you know, watching TV and watching the kids. So I say, you know, you definitely need to see what's good. See if y'all chemistry, you know, if y'all connected sexually as well. But, you know, a lot of times guys look at women a certain way, you know, when they do give it up too soon. You know, they'll say, oh, no, I ain't going to look at you no certain way. Shit, let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times they do. You know what I'm saying? Like if she hit me on the first night, you know, and sometimes it's a self-esteem thing. You know, I can't be all that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's out here, you know, driving Mercedes and Benzes. You know, I'm driving, you know, Acura Legend. And she gave it up to me. Just imagine when Man and them come around the hood with they, you know, I know she don't think I believe that she ain't gonna let them hit. You know, maybe you got something that they ain't got. Maybe it ain't material. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just you. But a lot of times dudes be thinking, you know, if she gave it up to me, she probably gave it up to somebody else. You know, I can't turn her into a housewife. You know, and that's the reason why Monica said, I should make a move, but I won't. You're probably thinking something is wrong, but I know if I do it, it just won't be right. I want to get down, but not tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. You know, now a lot of times dudes get a pass. You know, they can hit anything and everything on the first night. You know, but it's always like the person who getting penetrated, they held to a certain standard than the person who doing the poking. Which ain't right, you know, same thing. You know? But that's just the way society has made things. You know? Don't be upset if you find out something about the nigga that you gave it up to on the first night 3 weeks later, or a month later, or a year later. A lot of times y'all don't even communicate well enough. Y'all ain't really talking about nothing serious. You know, it's okay to have fun when you in the environment to have fun, but go out to dinner, have a nice walk, go somewhere and have a good conversation where you could really talk about stuff and let it flow naturally. You know, make them feel comfortable. Don't, you know, make them feel like they being judged. Because the minute a man feel like, oh, she gonna judge me on this, or you say something wild, you know, about some, you know, ladybug you seen walking across, look at this, you know, then they shut down. Oh, she judging this person, so I definitely can't tell her what it is about me. I'm gonna just pack that up and keep it on the side. You know, who you are as a person comes into play too. If a person feel like they can trust you and talk to you, you might get a little more from them. But some things are just hard to talk about altogether. You know, provide a safe space for a person to be open and honest with you, and you do the same thing. You know, whether the outcome is y'all being friends or, you know, it ain't working out, it don't matter. You know, that's what you want when you dating somebody. Me, and I don't care. I'll tell you whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to tell you whatever because I really think I'm a dope person. You know, I have very high self-esteem. I think, you know, what's wrong with that? You should love it. You know? It might not be what you, but it is what it is. I'm good. You know, a lot of people hide things about themselves because they not proud of it or they scared to be judged about it. You know, ladies, you know, you give it up on the first night, you ain't even told the man you got 4 kids by 5 different daddies. Yeah, 4 kids by 5 different daddies. The last one, you don't know if it's Tim's kid or Joe. You know, depending on who paying, you know, who buying the school clothes this year, that's who daddy he is. You know, he ain't know all that. You know, you ain't want to tell him you got that many kids because you know you scared he might run away. So you was going to hit that with him, you know, hit that on him, you know, later on. You know, the kids over, you know, 2 of them over your mama house for the weekend and the other ones, you know, with their daddies. And one, you know, probably with the aunt. Because the daddy ain't really there. He on the streets hustling. You know? So when he found out that you got 5 kids, a foe or whatever. He like, nah, that's just too much. I ain't trying to rock with all that, Now you got another, notch under your belt. And now you got to move on to the next man, and and by the time you do that through the whole neighborhood, everybody didn't probably hit it. So just be selective, and not saying you're going to feel this chemistry with everybody, but you got to know when it's the real chemistry and it ain't just the liquor. Because, liquor could do some things. You'll wake up next to Godzilla, wondering how you got there. Be careful with the liquor. You a grown man, you a grown woman. The choice is up to you. Do what you want to do, but just be prepared for whatever comes after that. That means he might ghost you. You might see his real personality, a couple weeks later. He might have an attitude one day, not responding, and you feeling some type of way, I let this nigga hit, and now he ain't even, the girl might got another man, might be busy. She might have a raggedy house. She might not be able to cook. She might have roaches. She might sell food stamps for a living because she get 1,000 every month, and her weave might have looked good this night, but next time you see it might be toe up. The man might have another girl, that's calling your phone, Sky's the limit. Be prepared for whatever comes after you give it up. Now, if you cool with all that, you like, I don't care, it was just a fun night. Do your thing. And it's levels to the good that if you give somebody the good, on the first night, they might go crazy and start stalking you. You can't give everybody, the good. On the first day, you got to assess the craziness. Ladies, don't be throwing it back, riding, spinning around, and, doing all them special tricks on the first day. Because that's how you get a stalker. And he blowing up your phone, calling you 20 times, one message he calling you a bitch saying you ain't shit. Next message he talking about he love you, can we just talk? These ladies, she going crazy, following you, talking about she seen your car outside the strip club, and her girl Judy know you and know your baby mama, and they about to call her and roll up on her and jump her. Sometimes you gotta, you can't be stroking it like, you gotta do it good enough that they'll want to see you again, but don't create a monster. There's levels to it. Some of y'all want to just give it all up, I'm about to let her know, I'm the man, but you gonna create a stalker. And if you don't want her, if you don't want them type of problems, just hold back, brother. Ladies, you can't make it clap on a D right now, Not yet. You'll get to it when he deserves it. Look, I'm just trying to help out. Y'all my cousins, you know what I'm saying? If you came to me in the living room and was trying to talk to me about something, this is what I tell you. It's up to y'all, I'm definitely gonna, if it's getting hot and heavy, I'm gonna fill you up and make sure you're okay. Everything is good. I love feeling and chemistry and, see what's good. But just be prepared after you give it up. And that's all I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? If you new to the channel and you ain't never made a comment before, let this be your first comment. I want to hear what you got to say. Have you ever gave it up and found out a person was crazy? Or gave it up and then got mad because you found out the dude was DL? Or, fellas, you ever gave it up to one of these chicks and she went crazy over the D? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my new cousins, my new subbies, man. I love y'all so much. We growing, man. We going up there, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know whenever I'm dropping another video, because I need y'all to be up in here, the first round, so we can talk about some things. I'll let your favorite cousin Tripp, man, and I'm out, man. I'm gonna see y'all next time. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there. Wash your hands. If you quarantine in the house, clean up the house. You shouldn't be quarantined and you still got dirt in the corners and the cracks and crevices. You talking about you're bored, but your house look toe up. Do something. Holla at your boy. I'm out.